It's a wet one today, boys. A wet one here in Bali. It's weird, it goes through a little ebbs and flows. They've been extremely nice, then torrential downpours, but that is what happens when you live in a tropical climate, right? But guys, I want to speak to you about the law of assumptions today. Because so many guys, and I see this all the goddamn time, they say, Lewis, I'm going to try my hardest this year. I'm just plodding along right now. I'm just getting through another day. Essentially, these guys that say these phrases are always the most weak-willed, weak-minded men. Because they essentially give the power of whatever outcome that they want, whatever process they need to go through, to the external, rather than embodying it from the internal. And that's where the law of assumptions comes in. And you have to actually assume that you've achieved the thing that you want already. Otherwise, you will continue to live a lackluster life, always looking out rather than in. And life is a mirror, not a window. And sometimes you have to stop looking for other people to come save you, better circumstances to arise, for the weather to be nicer, for the lottery to, for you to win the lottery. And for everything just to change, for everything just to change very quickly from the outside. What you need to assume, and a lot of people say, but assumptions make an ass of you and me. It's not the case. That's again when you assume an external. But see, when you assume an internal, and you actually believe, because your beliefs shape your reality, you actually believe that the outcome, the goal, the mission, the vision is done. And you say to yourself, done. You act like the person who's already achieved the result. And then from there, you just have to play the waiting game and walk the timeline for your personal development to catch up with the level of success in which you want. And for you to stack that relentlessly every single day to amount to the level on that horizontal frequency where you can see directly down the line at what that level of success now looks like to you. So guys, you have to assume. You have to assume that the life that you want, the physique that you want, the health that you want, the relationship, finances, lifestyle, it's already done. I was even speaking to one of our elite VIP fitness clients the other day. We're having a call right here. I'm just going to get a wee perch. I was having a call with him right here on this seat. And he was saying, right, I've just went for a new job interview. My asking price is 10 grand extra salary from what I'm currently being paid. And I've already made the deal, to be honest. And I'm just waiting back to see if I get the job or not. I've crushed the interview, they want me, etc. And I was like, dude, assume it's already done. Your value is stacked high enough. Your inputs were strong enough. Your consistency, your momentum, the value inside you is now getting met with the level of success that you want. So dude, it's already done. You're going to get that job, non-negotiable. You're going to achieve that level of success in which you want. I'm just going to perch you guys down here and adjust this camera setting. There we go. That'll do. Because see, when you're operating at an extremely high frequency, when all you see, right, your frequency is what you frequently see, and when you frequently see yourself being successful and stacking enough self-worth through the self-work, and you're doubling down on your inputs, your high-quality inputs, that leverage those high-quality outputs in terms of results, then it would be ridiculous to consider that you won't achieve the level of success in which you want. So every day, assume that the goal, assume that the result, assume that the outcome has already happened, and you just now need to walk the path and show up daily with those inputs, those processes, those habits, those routines that now continue to align you with that outcome. Because again, it's just going to come always come back to you just believing enough within your own self for you to actually trust the path in the process. Otherwise, you will continue to plod, continue to try your hardest, continue to grind and hustle, and eventually you're just going to burn out if you stay on that path, because it's just a weak-willed mindset, a weak, lackluster, lackadaisical, you save me, I won't save myself, pass the responsibility attitude, which will, quite frankly, get you nowhere in life. And I really do believe this, guys. I really do believe this for not only myself, but my clients. Really high-performing guys that know they want nothing but the best for themselves. You need to assume it's been done. And when you deep that, and you lead with faith every single day, and you trust yourself enough to weather the storm, brave the process without having the outcome today, and you're willing to play the long game by winning the short game so aggressively well through diligent time and self-management, having a clear mission and vision and dream, backing it up with a sense of delayed gratification, and just being humble and at peace with the days in which you have to weather until you reach that level in which you want. Because every day when I show up on YouTube, right, I'm not thinking this video is going to go viral, this video is going to get me to riches and fame. I'm just, right, I've got a little bit of a story to tell. I want to serve my audience, serve my guys. I've got something in my mind. It doesn't take too long. It's a one-take Tony. It's me just jumping on and speaking to you guys the same way as I'd speak to you if you were sitting beside me right now. I'm not trying to cut or edit or crop things to make them sound better. I'm just me, being me, speaking to you, being you. And if you're sitting there right now on this fine old Friday, that's the rain coming on, this fine old Friday, I'll get my camera in a wee bit, I'll curry in. Oh God, I may have to cut this video. Right, if you're sitting here on this fine old Friday and you think, what's the big thing that's stopping me now? What's the big thing stopping me right now? It's the fact that you're not assuming that you can actually have the level of success that you want. So assume it, believe it, become it, win it in the mind, live it in reality, show up every day relentlessly to become the motherfucker who would be undeniable when it comes to achieving that level of outcome, result, success. And just chase it, guys. Just chase it and be him already. Don't have to feel in your mind that you have to have perfect circumstances, perfect conditions. Everything's right now. Now is the time to take the action. Now is the time to step out of your own bullshit, out of your own way, remove the self-sabotage, focus on the good shit, run the blueprint, and guys, you're going to make it to somewhere amazing one day in life. Guys, I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Starting to piss down now. Make sure you're following the daily habits at Lewis McFarlane Coaching over on Instagram. Free self-mastery guide below. Throat's clogging up, rain's coming on. I'll see you in the next one. Much love.